Introducing Sprouts International, a spatial social behavioral exploration in preparation for COVID-19 preventive face to face kindergarten classes.
Sprouts International is located in Barangay 659A of Ermita, Manila, within the context of a pre existing urban planning redesign entitled Small is Big, with a focus on elevating historical structures, oneness and inclusivity, and pedestrian flows.
Sprouts International is responsive to these needs, ensuring it maintains a floor level that does not supersede the hierarchy of what is considered to be primary subjects of the plan.
Surrounding our site choice, Sprouts International will be accessible to the residential community of the new urban plan, making it accessible on foot, and is conveniently situated right along a main road, making it accessible to the rest of the community. The site is spliced by a park, which holds corporate spaces across and a hospital within minutes' reach in case of medical emergencies.
The sun reaches a 33 to a 42 degrees Celsius from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., which may bring about concerns of heat cramps and exhaustion. Through design, we achieve this by creating custom preparations concerning the sun's direction for UV protection, rains, and noise along the main roads.
While earthquakes reach a level of 8 magnitudes with tsunamis 3 to 4 meters high, indicating that Sprouts International, though had to be situated at high levels at best, must be designed with a low amount of levels for higher security and student comfortability.
This quick flood map shows the low levels of flooding in the project's vicinity on an annual basis.
Sprouts International tackles two main problems caused by the COVID 19 crisis. One is that it had affected 27 million Filipino students from acquiring proper education, and two is that it had opened a problem to the lack of optimal brain development for said students, most especially for kids in pre primary years of age.
Investigating further, Sprouts International's design sought to address specific social behavioral concerns that could be aided by design, such as quality kindergarten education, conducive learning environments, institution accessibility, desirable social interaction, detachment from school system, and student-instructor relationship.
While also having conducted a local open ended interview to confirm whether these studies were reflective of the concerns needed to be addressed in the country definitively.
Our dialectics are as follows.
Starting with DepEd's current solution on COVID 19 compliant space regulations to create a 1:12 to 15 ratio of practitioner student classes and 1 meter distance seating arrangements, we realized that this disallowed kindergarteners the ability to personally interact with their colleagues, which could slow down their growth in their social development.
This is why Sprouts International takes the approach of 1 meter distancing within each class in a more playful, interactive manner.
One that is nonetheless appropriate spaces and facilities with a relaxed and free psychological atmosphere, responsive to STEAM curriculum's process in encouraging group collaborations and interactive sharing. Sprouts International is composed of not only classrooms, but faculty, parent cafe, administration, lobby, toilets, storage rooms, utilities, and testing and disinfection areas.
The area tabulation for 72 students was based on DepEd's standards of school design, with an addition of the parent cafe as a side business, taking into account costing and maintaining an average return on investment for educational institutions of 10, and is made 69.64% efficient in its allocation of spaces, including setbacks.
The interior focus of Sprouts International is founded upon Erickson's 1963 understanding that children at kindergarten levels of age shape their personality within the context of society, giving rise to the importance of directing play and social interaction amongst them. Culminating studies on what may prohibit children from these necessary forms of social interaction, Sprouts International makes use of classical conditionings of familiarity with that of a home and previous classroom structures to mitigate these concerns.
Starting with pre-kinder nursery, Sprouts International sought to introduce a sense of familiarity, that of a home, and encourage intimacy among peers to alleviate separation anxieties.
This means applying Tajfel 1971 study. We will find ways to nurture a sense of in-group behavior among children through the means of similarity of choice, by giving them liberties to choose to sit on the floor or on a chair.
Moving on to K1 level designs, Sprouts International carefully and incrementally begins to undulate changes to prepare kindergarten students for elementary learning. which is considered high in structure and high in conflict with its own design.
Which is why K1 Sprouts International class designs slowly reduce liberty and increase a varied number of interactions with those whom its students would not have sat next to before, being that the seating arrangements are now alternated from those who wish to sit on the floor and those who wouldn't, while also maintaining an enthusiastic environment by introducing vertical play and learning.
Finally, K2 Sprouts International class designs increases structure to a great degree while bringing back intimacy they used to have in nursery. Exiting the classrooms and into the exterior focus of Sprouts International, the design focuses on enhancing cognitive performances among kids through the means of active spaces. An open courtyard is even reflected upon the center of the Sprouts International second floor, reminiscent of the spirit of the location in which the school is designed. Finally, the project opens up to roof decks for both children and faculty members to enjoy.
This is Sprouts International. Thank you for stopping by.